Meg went crazy as Rory McIlroy exposed his sex tape with her before her wedding with Harry. Meghan Markle flirted so hard with Rory McIlroy that her boyfriend demanded to know whether she cheated on him with the champion golfer, a new book claims. McIlroy first met Markle after he unexpectedly nominated her for the Ice Bucket Challenge, and she insisted he come to a friend's apartment in New York City to dump the ice on her himself. The August 2014 encounter came just weeks after the Northern Irishman won the Open Championship in Britain. Tom Bower writes in his new book, Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors, which was released in the UK. McIlroy had just split from his blonde fiancée, Danish tennis ace Caroline Wozniacki, and was reported to be chasing brunettes, Bower writes. After McIlroy and Markle posted the Ice Bucket Challenge video, which raised funds for motor neuron disease research, they enjoyed a drink at the Fitzpatrick Hotel, where the sportsman was staying. They were spotted by the hotel owner, John Fitzpatrick, who invited them to join him at dinner with 20 pals at Cipriani that night. The following morning, McIlroy arrived at Ridgewood Country Club, 30 miles away, to play in a new competition. Worse for wear, after a hectic night, he fell back to 101st place, Bower writes. Nevertheless, he refused to sleep as usual near the golf course to be ready the following day. Instead, he drove back to New York to see Meghan. His performance suffered. I wasn't quite on my game, he confessed later. I was busy enjoying myself. Back home in Toronto at the end of the week with her boyfriend, chef Corey Vitiello, Markle gushed about the sports star on a now-defunct blog, The Tig. Bower writes that Markle, then starring on Suits, was keen to use their close relationship to promote herself, adding, she encouraged the media to publish photographs of McIlroy and herself. As she would later admit, she occasionally set up a paparazzi photo or let information slip out to the press. Asked by Vitiello whether she was having a relationship with McIlroy, Markle insisted their time together was innocent, Bower writes. He believed her. That same year, Markle used connections to snag a speaking slot at the One Young World Conference in Dublin, Bower writes. Excited about a trip, she posted a message to an Irish friend of McIlroy. Lock something down. I head out there on October the 14th to the 17th. Have a wonderful night. Ex Meghan Markle, Bower writes. Markle and her boyfriend flew in from Toronto in a NetJet paid for by McIlroy, sources told Bower. On October the 17th, Markle and McIlroy had dinner at swanky Dublin restaurant Fade Street Social. She was spotted looking smitten, gazing intently at McIlroy by a newspaper gossip columnist, and Vitiello was annoyed. Again, he challenged Meghan. Had there been an affair? He asked angrily. Emphatically, Meghan denied that she'd betrayed him, Bower writes. She said she and McIlroy were just friends, and once more he believed her. In other news, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have just been warned that they've killed off any respect after making a nonsense claim about Prince William being a bully. This claim has been brought to light by royal biographer Angela Levin in a chat with Talk TV host Mike Graham. It began once Mike claimed, I haven't had a chance to speak to you since Christmas, and it was very clear from King Charles's message that the Sussexes are well and truly on the out, and there's no coming back. During the course of the same interview, Miss Angela also weighed in and replied by saying, yeah, I think that's quite right.